Hi guys, it's Mark from Burton Bibles here. Now, I just thought I'd do a review of a Bible which perhaps crept under the radar a little bit for me. And it goes back to 2021 when it was released. Now, 2021, as many of you will understand and appreciate, I'm sure, was not a particularly good year. We were still very much in the middle of the pandemic. Lots of nasty things affecting people's health, affecting supply chains, affecting prices, affecting logistics and all the rest of it. But in amidst all of that, Cambridge released an absolutely stunning Bible, which I don't think I've done a video on the channel of this actual edition, but it's, of course, the Cambridge Diadem. Now, I think I reviewed the hardback version, but I have had this a little while, and I really want to put some attention on it because I've been using this myself the last few days at least, in my daily readings and in my church at the weekend, and I am struck by how much of a beautiful Bible this is. I am really appreciating lots of things about this Bible, which I'll go into more when we go down to the desk, but it has wonderful proportions for one, and this binding is absolutely stunning. I hope you can pick that up on the camera. So what I propose we do is go down to the desk and have a look at this awesome Bible, because if you're looking for a mid-size / personal size Bible in a modern translation, then really you can look no further and do no wrong than looking at the Cambridge Diadem. Now, this is the ESV, the English Standard Version, but Cambridge are releasing it in the New American Standard Version, which is coming out soon, towards the end of the year, I believe. But also they are releasing it in the CSB, which is the Christian Standard Bible, which is the sort of translation that evolved from the Holman Christian Standard Bible at HCSB, which is an American translation, but it's a translation that I really like. It's an easy to read translation, but I just like the way it reads, and I think it's a good translation. So it's perfect for people who perhaps would struggle to read the English of the KJV. So it's ideal for that. So I'm really excited to see that it's available in ESV, NASB, and CSB before too long. So obviously we'll be featuring them on the channel. Now, if you do want a Cambridge Diadem, this is available on the Burton Bibles website, burtonbibles.com. Check it out. But right now, we're going to take it to the desk and have a close look at this beautiful Bible. Okay, guys, so here it is, the Cambridge Diadem in the ESV translation. Let's take a close look at this Bible, though, and see if it's a Bible that you might be interested in. Now, one of the things I've said about this Bible is the dimensions. I love the dimensions of this Bible. Now, many of you will know that I love the Cambridge Wide Margin Bible, which sadly is no longer available, but I like it because it has a sort of a squarish sort of footprint because it's wide, but it's also really slim at about an inch or just over an inch thick. And to be honest, this is similar to the Diadem. This is a really nice proportioned Bible. Now, in terms of spine width, it's only 27 millimeters, so just over the inch. But in terms of the page extent, which I believe is the measurement from the top of the page to the bottom, it is, let's have a look. It is 8 3/8 of an inch. And the width is 5 7/8 inch. Sorry, that's not the page extent. That's the page dimensions, the page size. So it's a really well-proportioned Bible. Now, the other thing I love about this Bible is the binding. This calf skin is amazing. And I'm going to put something out there which may be controversial, but I think this is nicer than the goat skin. I look at that. It is just so flexible. It's got a synthetic leather liner, but it is edge lined. So this calfskin cover is edge lined. It's tabbed to the book block. So it's a really nice binding. Now there's some gilt lettering. There's art gilt page edges. There's 3 ribbons in here, which are beautiful, of course. Cambridge ribbons, really good standard. Those head and tail bands as well are absolutely stunning. But it's an absolutely beautiful binding. Now, I don't know how that sits with you guys, but I personally just think it's absolutely stunning. I really like the way it feels, the flexibility of it. It's just really, really nice. So great to see this kind of binding being, upgraded and used to good effect by Cambridge. Now, in terms of the edition, this has presentation pages and family record pages as well. And it's the ESV translation. It's the text edition from 2016. It's printed and bound by Youngblood in the Netherlands. This paper is the stunning Indopaque paper that Cambridge now use in all their top of the range, if you like, editions. And the font size is 8.2, and it's the Lexicon #1 font. So this is the font this is the enlargement of the Pit Minion text. So you will find this font being used a lot throughout Cambridge's range of Pit Minions and wide margins, and also the Diadem here. So when we actually go into the scriptures itself, I just absolutely love the layout of this Bible. I do like the Pit Minion, but I do find it sometimes a little difficult to read, and some of you will have noticed by now that I do use readers, and I need them most of the time I'm reading a Pit Minion. But with the Diadem, no, I don't need readers at all. If I do wear my readers, it appears really bold and quite a large font, but without them, it is perfectly readable. Let's just zoom in and get this page to fill the screen, because it's absolutely stunning. I love the book title, the simplicity and boldness of the title, and I love this format. This is 2 columns. Yes, it's paragraph format, which isn't my favourite format, but for some reason in this modern layout, in this modern format, with this font, I do like the paragraph layout. It's really nice to read. It looks stunning on the page. I do like the breaks, that you see dotted around the page. And I really am a big fan of this centre column reference system. It has bold numbers that relate to the verse in which you are correlating the cross-reference. And what you'll find is all of the references that are in the left-hand column are the ones here, aligned to the left. The ones in the right-hand column are the ones here, aligned to the right. So you can see at a glance just how many references you've got in this column, just how many references you've got in that column. So that's nice and bold, and again, it's very crisp lines to demarcate the centre column. I do like that. Now, what you will find with this edition as well, as you will with the Pit Minions, is there's some translation notes here. Now, this is because this is the ESV. I expect that we'll see it also in the NASB and the CSB as well. So these are translational notes. These are different renderings, word meanings, things like that. That's what you'll find in the bottom of the columns here. So there's no running headers, but of course, because it's the paragraph format, it has the sort of paragraph headings. So here we have the Exodus, institution of the Passover, etc., etc. So when you're looking for a bit of a navigational tool or navigational aid or prompt for what's on the particular pages, then you will get that in the Diadem. So it's just stunningly presented. I really do like it, and I've been enjoying this more modern format very recently. Now, when we come to the poetic books, for example, Psalms or Proverbs, you will get the poetic layout, which, as you can see, looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? So you have this sort of central alignment that you get with poetry. And again, that differentiates it from one of the more traditional, say, KJV versions, which doesn't do that sort of thing. This looks really, really nice. And again, you've got that nice centre column references, not really squinting to read them because they're nice and bold. They're aligned in a way which makes sense in relation to the page. So I really, really am enjoying this Bible. Now, When we come to the New Testament, it's a red letter edition, but the red is not intrusive at all. It's very subtle, in fact. But I really do like that. Sometimes when it is a particularly poorly chosen shade, it can be a bit glaring, but this is the right side of subtle, I think. In fact, I'll just zoom in so you can get a closer look at the red there. Really, really nice. And if this is the template to go by, what we can expect from the NASB and the CSB versions when they come out, I think we're in good hands, because this is absolutely beautiful. Now, in the back there is an extended concordance. I'm afraid I don't know how many references there are. I'm not really that much of a details guy, but I have found the concordance here to be pretty good. There's a nice amount of words, there's a nice amount of references, and it carries on for quite a number of pages. And then in the back you will get your 15 nice glossy Cambridge maps, and the index to the maps there as well. So basically, you know, everything that you could need really in a good Bible that ticks a lot of boxes. This can be used on the desk as a study Bible, just like it is right here. It's portable enough and light enough to be carried around and to be part of your, you know, going to church staple Bible that you reach for and take. It would be great in readings. It's great to preach from. You can preach from it one-handed for sure. It's really nice and flexible, and the binding, as I've said, is absolutely top quality. So yeah, it kind of slipped by me a bit, probably because of everything that was going on in 2021, but this is a stunning Bible, absolutely stunning. So if you're interested in getting your hands on one, they do produce it with or without the Apocrypha, just so you know. This is the calfskin leather, the top of the range one. It's also available in calf split leather, which I'm also a big fan of, and it's available as a hardback as well. In fact, I have a copy of the hardback here. This is the one without the Apocrypha. Really nice hardback volume if you're a fan of the hardbacks. So check it out, the Diadem. It's available on burtonbibles.com. If you've got any questions about it, leave me some comments or email me, mark@burtonbibles.com, and I'll be happy to get back to you. So take care, guys. God bless, and we'll catch up on another video soon. Bye-bye.